Welcome to the Onyx Garage tutorial covering the steps required to update to the new MTD compliant Onyx Garage invoice system and also demonstrating a test VAT submission to HMRC. Once you've installed the latest update, start Onyx and you will be asked to create a database backup. Follow the on-screen instructions and Onyx will upgrade your existing data to support the new MTD features. Once Onyx has completed updating your data, you will be asked to set the location of your business, customers and suppliers. Rather than set each individual customer, you'll be asked to set the country where the majority of your customers and suppliers are based. Once you are happy with this, press apply and Onyx will update the data in one go. You will of course have to manually edit any customers or suppliers that are not within this default country. Next, Onyx needs to add some new VAT codes and make changes to your existing ones. Onyx will automatically select any VAT codes that it recognises, but if you have edited the default names or added any new codes, then you need to map your existing codes to the codes that Onyx will add. If you cannot find a suitable code in the drop-down, then please leave it blank and Onyx will apply a set of defaults. It is better to leave a row unmapped than to incorrectly map it to an incorrect VAT code. In the test data, you can see Onyx has mapped 4 of the 5 codes automatically, so all that is left is to try and map the lower rated 5% code to one of the available in the drop-down. In this case, there is a code called lower rated transactions. That is the correct map, so we will select it, but had we not been sure, we would have been better leaving it unmapped. Once you are happy, press OK and Onyx will update the existing codes and add any additional codes. The data is now successfully updated. Onyx now supports automatic tax code substitution, or ATCS for short. Whilst this can be disabled, it is enabled by default and automatically makes a VAT code substitution based on the context of the invoice you are creating. For example, if you create a purchase invoice for a supplier that you have not recorded the VAT number for, then ATCS will automatically substitute any VAT codes to a 0% code, as this supplier will not be charging you VAT. This means that you need to record the VAT number of all of your suppliers before creating purchase invoices. Existing purchase invoices will not be affected unless you edit them. ATCS is also used when selling and buying products and services from customers and suppliers based in other EU member states. ATCS can be disabled by going to Maintenance Options. When it comes time to prepare your VAT return, please go to the Reports Letters Account Manager tab and then select MTD Dashboard. Please read the disclaimer as it contains important information, and when you are happy to continue, please tick the Accept option and you will progress to the main MTD screen. If you have not done so already, you will need to register your business with HMRC to use MTD. For your convenience, we have added 2 links at the top of the screen. The first time you use the MTD screen, you will need to authorise Onyx to access your HMRC account. You do this by pressing the Authorise button, at which point you will be asked to create an MTD user account to prevent unauthorised access to your MTD account. Once you've completed the screen, press OK and you'll be asked to enter your password to proceed. This is the password you've just entered when creating the account. You will need to enter this password every time you access the MTD screen. Please note there is no way to reset the password, so if you forget it, you will need to delete the account and start again, so please be sure to use a password that you can easily remember. We currently recommend that you use a password that comprises of 3 unrelated words, for example, lemon, boat, car. Onyx will now advise you that you need to visit the HMRC website so that you can authorise Onyx to access your HMRC account. When you press OK, a new browser window will open and you will be able to enter your HMRC account details. Or if you have not done so already, you'll be able to register for MTD. In the browser, please enter your username and password, then confirm that you are happy for Onyx to view and submit VAT details, and you will finally be shown an authorisation code which you can copy by pressing the copy button. Now return to Onyx and you will be able to paste this access code into the screen. Once you press OK, Onyx will obtain authorization from HMRC, at which point the various buttons will become enabled. Press the obligation button and you will see a list of periods that you have yet to file a return for. As we are using the HMRC test environment, the date range is set for April 2017. In practice, this will be a more relevant date. Select the period you wish to create a return for and press the link. You will be asked whether you wish to create a new return. Onyx also allows you to save your progress whilst creating a VAT return, so you may instead be asked if you want to open a previous saved but not submitted return. You will now be shown the VAT period and be given the option to select the type of account you use. For this example, we will use standard accounting. We now press continue and Onyx will calculate the various totals to be inserted into the VAT return boxes. You can view the breakdown of this data by pressing the button at the end of each field, and you can also enter any corrections at the bottom of the display. When you are ready, press continue and you will be asked to save a local copy of the return. If you are ready to submit your return to HMRC, then press the submit button, or you can exit and return later and even print out the return if you need to refer to it prior to submitting the return. You now need to read the declaration and confirm that you understand it. Now press submit and Onyx will transfer the data to HMRC. If you receive any errors at this point, then please make a note of them so that they can be resolved. Once you have successfully submitted your return, Onyx will return to your obligation list screen. Please note it may be several hours before the obligation list screen is updated and you may need to revisit to double check. And that is it. You can view outstanding liabilities by pressing the button, and there are links to the HMRC website so that you can make a payment. We hope that you will find the new MTD features within Onyx helpful.